Here I am again. Words from the Car. This should be a new series. I am reading a book called If the Buddha Dated. If the Buddha Dated. And in this section here, I found it really interesting. I want to read this to you. The author, Charlotte Kask, says, according to Stephen Wolinski in the Tao of Chaos, we all start life as an essential being, completely spontaneous and free without memories or associations. He writes, as we are conditioned, programmed, and taught how to look, how to be, how to behave, how to act, how to imagine, how to feel, and how to think, our essence becomes submerged between all the identities we take on. We learn to please mom, smile for company, get good grades, and make endless adaptations to be noticed and loved. Eventually, we lose contact with our essence and even come to fear it. Wow, that's pretty powerful. And I think that a lot of the times this is why we forget who we are, and we forget to love ourselves first. We tend to, when we are conditioned over a period of time, we tend to think of others first, because it does feel good to get some attention, doesn't it? Of course it does. And you know, when I was younger, I do remember doing things for attention, a lot of it for attention, and thinking that was the way it was. But in fact, as I got older, I realized, no, I'm not being myself. I'm doing things for other people. And there were always little voices inside me that said, you wanted to, you know, that I wanted to do something different, that I wanted to be somebody different. So I really needed to start paying attention to those little voices inside me that said, Linda, do this, or Linda, do that, or Linda, beat at your own drum, right? And this is what this is all about. You know, the learning to please mom, or to smile for company, and to get good grades, and to make endless adaptations to be noticed and loved. Losing contact with our essence. I'm asking you today, have you lost contact with who you are? When you do something, when you say something, is that your voice, or is that somebody else's voice? What I mean by that is sometimes we will repeat things that we've heard in the past, or we'll say things and it's like, whoops, that sounded like my mother. Or, oh my, that was my dad's voice that came out. So think about that. What you do and what you say, is it truly coming from your being, your essence? I hope it is, right? And you'll notice over time, if it's not, then you'll start hearing those little tiny voices that said, no, you don't really believe that. That's not true. Start loving yourself more by being more of you, by being more of who you are, by telling your truth, by living along your values. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, with another conversation from my car. I'm here to help you live your best life now so you can love what you do. And I'm going to continue reading If the Buddha Dated. It's a handbook for finding love on a spiritual path, and the author is Charlotte Kask. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye now.